My grandmother grew bell peppers the size of softballs. I'm not exaggerating. She never bought a single bottle of fertilizer, never visited a garden center, just $2 worth of kitchen ingredients. Your neighbor spent $50 at the garden center last week. You're about to spend $2. Guess whose peppers will be bigger? Stick around, because the secret in step 4, that's the one that changes everything. Let me show you exactly how she did it. Today I'm sharing 6 simple steps. This works in zones 3 through 10, whether you have a big backyard or just a few containers on a balcony. This is lazy gardening at its finest. Smart gardening, not hard gardening. No bending over for hours. No expensive equipment, just grandmother wisdom that actually works. Step 1 is the easiest. Step 1. Location. Bell peppers need 6 to 8 hours of sun. That's it. Find the sunniest spot in your yard and let the sun do the heavy lifting. No sunny yard. Containers work great. Put them on wheels if you want. Roll them into the sun. Roll them into the shade when it gets too hot. Balcony gardeners, south-facing window. That's your sweet spot. The lazy gardener picks the right spot once and never thinks about it again. Done. Now let's prepare the soil. Step 2. Soil prep. Peppers like a pH between 6.0 and 6.8. But don't worry about buying test kits. Most garden soil is close enough. Here's grandmother's calcium trick. Crushed eggshells. Yes, eggshells. Dry them out. Crush them up. Sprinkle them around the base of your plants. Free calcium. $0. This prevents something called blossom end rot. That's when the bottom of your pepper turns black and mushy. Nobody wants that. Eggshells fix it. Grandmother knew this 60 years ago. Now for planting. And a secret. Step 3. Planting. Space your peppers 18 to 24 inches apart. Give them room to breathe. Crowded plants make small peppers. We want big peppers. Now here's something grandmother taught me, the sugar soak. Sounds crazy, but it works. 1 tablespoon of sugar in your transplant water. It's like an energy drink for stressed seedlings. They perk right up. Roots grow faster. Plants get stronger. Grandmother did this. I do this. And now you will too. But this next step, this is the one. Step 4. This is it. The $2 secret. Epsom salt. Yes, Epsom salt. The stuff you soak your feet in. $2 at any grocery store. 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. Apply every 2 weeks. That's it. Here's why it works. Magnesium. Epsom salt is pure magnesium. And magnesium makes chlorophyll work better. More chlorophyll means bigger leaves. Bigger leaves mean more energy. More energy means bigger peppers. $2 for a whole season. Your neighbor paid $50 for fancy fertilizer. Grandmother knew this 60 years ago. Now you know it too. Let's talk watering. Step 5. Watering. Peppers need 1 to 2 inches of water per week. But here's the lazy gardener's secret. Drip irrigation. Or a soaker hose. Set it. Forget it. Water at the base, not the leaves. Wet leaves invite disease. Wet soil grows peppers. Morning watering is best. Gives the soil time to absorb before the heat. The lazy gardener automates. The plant does the drinking. You do the relaxing. Quick note on what not to do. Step 6. What not to do. Mistake number 1. Overwatering. Soggy roots equal dead peppers. If the soil feels wet, don't add more water. Mistake number 2. Wrong pH. Too acidic, and your peppers will be stunted. Add a little lime if needed. Mistake number 3. Too much nitrogen. Nitrogen makes leaves, but too much nitrogen means all leaves. No peppers. Avoid these 3 mistakes. And you're golden. Quick safety note for pet owners. Good news for pet owners. Bell pepper plants are safe for cats and dogs. The leaves won't hurt them. The peppers won't hurt them. Just avoid chemical pesticides. Grandmother's kitchen methods are pet-friendly. Epsom salt, safe. Eggshells, safe. Sugar water, safe. One less thing to worry about. So when do you harvest? Timeline: 70 to 90 days from transplant. That's about 2.5 to 3 months. Green peppers come first. You can pick them green. Or wait. Wait for full color. Red, yellow, orange. That's when they're sweetest. Patience is part of lazy gardening. The plant does the work. You just wait. Now here's the best part. Last week, my neighbor came home with $50 worth of fertilizer. Fancy bottles, expensive brands. He looked so proud. I smiled and nodded because I knew my $2 kitchen trick was about to outperform his entire haul. And when harvest time comes, when he sees the size of my peppers, I might tell him the secret, or I might just smile. Your turn now. Hit subscribe for more grandmother wisdom, and comment below, what's your biggest pepper challenge? See you in the next one.